Biafra resistance fighters begin manhunt of Fulani kidnappers in Enugu state today after they abducted innocent passerby in Enugu. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 11th of March 2024, and I have some video clips for you. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very, very important. I can assure you, my people, this is the time for you to understand the sacrifices of your people. We are fighting this war in all fronts. We are battling the zoo terrorists in military uniform. We are also battling the zoo terrorists, ragtag Fulani, the ragtag Fulani terrorists under Nigerian government, because you cannot tell me that they do not support it, why they allow them walk freely in the northern part of the zoo and abduct innocent citizens, innocent villagers without any disturbance. So first of all, before playing the video for you, I want to show you what the Prime Minister has said. After that, I will play the video for you, and then I will show you the incident itself. What really happened, how Fulani terrorists, abducted many innocent passerby in Enugu state today. So I want you to pay attention while I take you through the news. According to the Prime Minister, what he has written this very morning on his official and verified X handle, he said here, breaking, we asked for list of the locations of the terrorist Nigerian army backed Fulani terrorist kidnappers and bandits all over Biafra. And so far so good, the Biafra resistance fighters are engaging these terrorists and neutralizing them in their hideouts. Many of them have fled from those locations. We continue to call on Biafrans to report any kidnapping by the terrorists within Biafra land to info@biafrarepublicgov.org. That is the real, email. In case you see anything like that or something that calls for security concern, you must send email to this very email address. You must send a message to this very email address. Very, very important. This is the official email for Biafra Republic Government in Exile, especially for security department. So you must send email to this very email you are seeing on your screen, so that action will be taken. Now, let me play the video for you. This is the first video. After this one, I will now show you the incident itself that warranted this very action that you're seeing today from the Biafra resistance fighters. Pay attention.
You have the bushes. Every friend now made the kidnapping and all that things. Yeah, I can hear. And we are still monitoring and tracing them. Every hand of this is very far. So I have the thing. You have the bushes. Every friend now made the kidnapping and all that things. Yeah, I can hear. And we are still monitoring and tracing them. Every hand of this is very far. So I have the thing.
Now, having shown you this video, how the Biafra resistance fighters has, commenced manhunt of these Fulani kidnappers in Enugu state today, I want to show you something. I want you to pay attention to hear what the person who recorded the video said. The person that recorded the video said something very, very significant, and that is the reason why I'm playing it. That is the reason why I'm bringing it to your notice, because I will analyze it briefly before the end of this very broadcast.
That's one of them. Oh yeah, when you secretary on now, when you zeba what's there. The other man, who's she okoro, wara. She Alpha Gaba Egede in the Enugu state. Oh, Zane, what we have government, no matter I was saying, and I say, oh, yeah, but don't we? Yeah, Abba, Omo, Alo Sekenga, one and kids in Asuka, where Yabakotarem, Yan, and then in Ebalofia, Ejulu Joe, where to Colombia. Not your mamma there. Oh, not every year. I buy your motor, buy your motor in a buy even in that's one of them. Oh, yeah, when you secretary on now, when you zeba what's there. The other man, who's she okoro, wara. She Alpha Gaba Egede in the Enugu state. Oh, Zane, what we have government, no matter I was saying, I don't know about the charity, and then I make call, and then I call. One of Fugoniano, I'm with a good government. I'm with a good government. Bodika, but she catch what you can bug you Corolla S.
Did you hear what he said? There is something very significant that I picked from what he just said right now. Osi bodike mbosi ogo achobadike. I don't know who he's talking about, but to me, I believe that he's talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Bodike mbosi ogo achobadike. He is actually talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Of course, he said we have good government. I believe he was just mocking the illegitimate governor of Enugu State and of course the zoo entirely. So, bodike mbosi ogo achobadike. Everybody was shouting, bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, bupu yisi, bring him. Bupu yisi. You conspired against your own brother. You gathered against your own brother. All of you in the government of the zoo serving the interest of Fulani because of the crops that fall from their table. And this man food is taken from your own ancestral land. You shamelessly bowing and serving the Fulani Caliphate. Today, the only man who would have fought for you and your entire generation, you conspired against him, you gathered against him, and today you are paying the ultimate price. That is how sabotage has destroyed many things in Igbo land today. You conspired against your own brother. What did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do to you? What did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do? You sold his location. You collected money from Fulani. They came all the way from the northern part of the zoo. From Futajalon to Sahel, from Sahel to the northern part of the zoo. They came all the way from the north to Kenya to kidnap your own brother and rendition him to the zoo. What did you gain? What did you gain, Ndio Swimi? Today you are handicapped. If not because of Biafra Republic government in exile led by Mazi Simon Ekpa, what will be the fate of every Biafran today? What will be the fate of Ndibo today? You have governors who are handicapped, who cannot do anything. Their masters are sending their boys all over the country to go and ravage the land and do kidnapping for ransom and, destroy innocent lives and take over their lands. What would have been the fate of all Igbos today? What would have been your fate? Today they are shouting, bring Simon Ekpa, let us Kaibu PUC, bring him Kaibu PUC, bring him Kadwayanga, bring him. He is causing commotion. The people that are causing commotion, the original people who are causing commotion, I never see any of these idiots mentioning them. Especially those idiots that call themselves obedient. I've never heard any time they mention them that Fulanis are doing this or doing that. But every single time, every single day, Apolomazi Simon Ekpa no. They insult him, they talk to him anyhow. Asigi, wetedike kegbo, wetedike kegbo, mbosiogo, achobadike. What you are seeing now is very, very little. This would have been a tip of an iceberg. I'm telling you. It would have been a tip of an iceberg for what would have been happening today in Igbo land, in our own Igbo land today. Go and ask them in Kaduna State. Go and ask them in Benue. Go and ask them in Nasarawa. Go and ask them in Plateau State. Go and ask them in Kogi, which is very close to Anambra here. Go and ask them. Ndị Fulani ga-abata na like this, wipe out the entire community. In Abamba, with a Simon Ekpakegbuo. Because such a king, you prefer what that little thing you are getting from the zoo government than the life of your own people, than your entire generation, than the Igbos and Biafrans at large. You prefer that little kana bana account to get na bana your own pocket. You sui me sabotage ebuolendi bai. Sabotage ebugondi Igbo. Sabo juru everywhere. That is what this man said. Where is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ndị Igbo? Peter Mba, Nwaobanshi Enugu State, where is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You told the Chike Edozie and the DOS to hand over Eastern Security Network to you so that you can pay them salary. They did. They handed ESN to you. Today, where is ESN? Where is the ESN that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu set up in order to protect Igbo land from these Fulani murderers, from the murderous tendencies of the Fulani Caliphate? Where is the ESN today? If not that Biafra government came and set up Biafra resistance fighters and Biafra, liberation army, what would have been the fate of Ndibo today? I don't want you to see some part of this video because of the gory image that came with it. If not, I would have allowed it to play in full so you can see how they decimated these very individuals. But I don't want you to see it because YouTube and the Facebook platforms we are using cannot allow it. Ndibo, where is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Isi na Sanko. In order, you matter that the game Fulanis are playing is just to grab him and decimate all of you. Mukoko. I thank God for somebody like Mazi Samonekba. I thank God for all of us who stood firm from beginning when they kidnapped, or should I say, when they laid their filthy hands on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I thank God for all of you who have been supporting this very movement, and I'm very, very certain with what I'm seeing, very, very soon, Biafra will be a free nation. Thank you, my people. To salo numozia and make it go viral.